In this chapter, we will go over parts creation and importing parts. When creating a new part, in ribbon mode under File, select New Part. You can also select the icon of New Part in the toolbar. This will bring up the drawing space in the Documents window. Go over to the Properties window and give your part a name or part number. Select the machine you'll be nesting for. Select the type of material and material thickness you'll be cutting, and the process you'll be using. You can add a quantity to your part for when you're nesting it later. The rest of this window depends on what information you want to add. Giving the part a due date and naming a customer for the part can help you look up the part later on under the Database tab. Set a priority. Low, meaning the part can be filled in the nest wherever there is space, and high for parts you want to nest first. Normal is the setting for most parts as it will optimize your nest. You can set the angle for grain restriction, which will restrain the angle at which the part can be nested. Permit Mirror lets you nest your part the way it is drawn, or a mirrored version of the part for nesting optimization. GeoSource is where the CAD drawing originated. GeoReview has the options of pending, done, and not required. These are used as notes between parts designers. You can also add comments to the part. Keep in mind, you can do this at any time during the drawing process. Draw your part using what we learned in Chapter 2. After you have drawn your part, notice in the Workspace window your part has an asterisk next to the part name. This means your part has not been saved. Right-click on the part in the Workspace window and select Save. Verify the information you entered in the Properties window and then hit OK. Your part is now saved in the Database tab under Parts and can be nested. Let's go over importing parts. In the toolbar under Home, go to Import. In the drop-down for Import, you'll see the different import options that may apply to you. But for now, we will focus on parts importing. Click Import and locate the file for the part you want to import. You can import many file types typically associated with computer-aided drafting. For this training, I will use these DXF files. You can select one file at a time by holding the Control key or selecting a group of files to import by holding the Shift key. Depending on what CAD software the parts came from or how they were created, OmniWin will auto-populate the part name, material, thickness, and quantity along with any other information that is on the plot layer. Verify that parts information is correct, then click Import. The parts will be added to the Workspace window under Parts and are ready for nesting. Also, they will be saved in the Database under Part. If you don't see your parts there, you may need to click the refresh icon. As an alternative to the procedure shown here, you can simply drag and drop files from, for example, Windows Explorer into the OmniWin interface. When you drag and drop a drawing, the Import dialog opens. By default, the import profile from the last import will be applied, but it can be changed in the Import dialog for each part. If you have any questions, contact our Applications Department for prompt service, 262-532-4689.